Welcome back. Time to make another modification to the old Duramax. What I'm going to do today is a quick and easy install, supposedly. So I'll walk through the steps. I am going to be installing the PPE Resonator Delete Kit. So stick around, we'll see what happens. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your engine is cool before you start working on this. We need to take off this cover. So the first thing you need to do is remove the oil filler cap, and then using a 10mm socket, there's one bolt here on the side. Go ahead and remove that. Comes off pretty quickly. There we go. And it just snaps off. Once you get this off, go ahead and put your filler cap back in so that no debris goes down the hole while you're working. So the next thing you need to do is remove this bracket, but to get to it, you need to remove the knock sensor first, which has these two nuts holding it down. So I'll go ahead and remove those right now. Once you get this out of the unscrewed, make sure you put the nuts in a safe place. You don't want to lose those. And then we'll just be moving this out of the way. And the reason why we have to take this off is there's a nut buried underneath this. Right down here that you can't get at when this is in place. So I'll go ahead and do that and then show you the next step. So once you have all of those out of the way, then you remove the bracket, set it aside, and then this is the piece that we're going to be replacing. So we'll need to loosen up this clamp here, and then this comes off pretty easily, and then we'll just be able to pull this out as one unit and then replace this piece with the new one that we got. And once I get this out, I'll show you the differences between the two. Okay, so here's the resonator, and it's set up basically like a big muffler, as you can see, with all the holes and dimples, and then whatever's built into this piece here. I don't know, I'm not going to tear it apart to find out, but that's what we're replacing, and this is what we're replacing it with. So as you can see, it's just smooth for better airflow, and then there's no this big piece on the outside, there's no insulation or muffling to quiet the turbo down. I don't expect any big power increase from this, maybe not even noticeable, but maybe we'll be able to hear the turbo a little bit. One tip: when I was taking this off, this end, when I had this to try to get the hose off, it was pretty tough because the inside of this hose becomes fairly well attached to this. So I have one of these, a clip remover, and I was able to wiggle it in behind and separate the hose from the plastic here. And that made it a lot easier. So you may see that you'll find that have the same results. So I'm getting ready to put this back together. I'll install this hose on the new Resonator Delete before I put it all in there, and then we'll be good to go. The way the Delete is sent, PPE is straight up. So when you are installing this, the clip will be straight up. You'll see the PPE logo, and then we can go ahead and hook this back up to the hose exactly the way it came off the original piece. So hang on, I'll put that together. So we're ready to go ahead and get this installed. I've gone ahead and put this together. You'll want to make sure that the clamp is over the ridge here at the end of the tube before you tighten it down. Again, the PPE will be straight up. I've taken this off, the clip off, because it'll be easier to install this once it's on. And basically what we'll want to do is just slide this on. One other thing to note is underneath here on the back side, you'll feel a slot right there underneath, and there's a key in the tube that you'll have to align to get it to pull in there. So we'll want to get that aligned. All right, once you get it across, you'll see that the slot lines up with the holes in the tube. Then we can go ahead and just tighten everything back up and install the clip. Just like that, that piece is in. And then it's just a reverse of putting everything back together. So there it is, the finished product all installed. Will you ever see it again? Probably not. It's hidden back behind everything. You'd have to be looking to actually see it right down in there. So I've had a chance to drive this thing, give you my impressions. I drive like an old man, so did I notice anything different? No, not really. I didn't notice the turbo whistle, which I was hoping for. I didn't notice anything. Power-wise, I full throttled it. Did I notice anything? No. So, would I recommend wasting $100 on that? Probably not. But it's a fun little project, easy to do. So there it is. Install at your own risk, I guess, because I didn't notice much, if anything. So thanks for watching.